Hollywood celebrities, like anyone in the public eye, sometimes make statements that come across as misinformed, out of touch, or simply just sounds so dumb and doesn't make any sense. Here are some examples of statements made by celebrities that have been widely criticized or ridiculed.
Chicken what I have, or is this fish? I know it's tuna, but it says chicken by the sea. Is that stupid?
This classic line from newlyweds Nick and Jessica went viral and has been used as an example of dumb celebrity moments. It highlights a genuine confusion but became a famous pop culture reference for a lack of common sense. She took it positively, and she even recreated the scene with her daughter.
Mom, why are you eating that packet?
It's called chicken of the sea, but it's not really chicken, it's tuna. So don't get confused by it.
Who would ever get confused by that?
No one? Not your mom.
In a 2011 interview following his very public fallout with the producers of the TV show 2.5 Men, Charlie Sheen made a series of bizarre statements, including claiming he had tiger blood and was winning.
I win here and I win there. Now what? Let's just do it. Let's meet this thing head on. And you were in it to win it.
This particular line about being on the Charlie Sheen drug stood out.
Right. I just have a different constitution. I have a different brain. I have a different heart. I have a different, I get tiger blood.
Sheen suggested that his lifestyle and mindset were so intense and unique that no ordinary person could handle it. Before we begin, just look at this clip.
Favorite thing about the movie is it feels like a movie. It feels like a real go to the theater film movie that you kind of the reason why you go to watch something on the big screen.
This statement by Harry Style was made during an interview at the Venice Film Festival while promoting Don't Worry Darling, directed by Olivia Wilde. The film was already surrounded by various controversies, and Styles' comment added an unintentionally humorous layer to the publicity. The quote became a meme almost instantly, with many people poking fun at its redundant phrasing and lack of depth. It was seen as an example of a celebrity trying to say something profound or insightful, but instead coming across as vague or nonsensical. Everybody knows John Lennon, but few knows about the controversy he created after a statement which was taken out of context though, but still it was a silly thing to say.
Across the Pacific in the United States, a furor is developing over comments John Lennon made. Quote, Christianity will go. It will vanish and shrink. We're more popular than Jesus, unquote.
This statement was made by John Lennon during an interview with Maureen Cleave of the London Evening Standard in March 1966. Lennon was discussing the declining influence of organized religion, particularly in the UK, and the rise of pop culture, using the Beatles' immense popularity as a point of comparison.
Well, I think the Beatles are a real talented group, but I think that they need to watch what they say because they're in such a position that a lot of teenagers really think of them as something really big, and when they say things like that, some teenagers are going to just believe anything they say.
He was essentially commenting on how young people seemed to be more captivated by the Beatles than by religious teachings at that time. The comment went largely unnoticed in the UK, but when it was reprinted in the American magazine Datebook a few months later, it sparked a massive controversy, particularly in the United States. The quote was taken out of its original context and interpreted by some as blasphemous and disrespectful toward Christianity. In the American South, radio stations banned Beatles music. Some fans burned their Beatles records in protest, and there were death threats against Lennon.